Attorney Devin Shanley with Shanley Law LLC. Welcome to our continuing video series on learning the law. In this video, we're going to talk about probate. Now, probate's something you may or may not have heard about. It's kind of like the boogeyman of the estate planning process. Financial advisors, attorneys, tax accountants, your friends, the people in your bingo hall, the golfing buddies, your crocheting group, they all come out and say, you have to avoid probate. You have to! It's evil! Evil! Or something along those lines. But this begs the question, what is probate? Well, probate is a complex set of rules that deals with an inconvenient combination of simple facts. Fact 1. Dead people have no rights. Dead people don't sell stuff, dead people don't buy stuff, dead people don't vote, unless you're in Chicago. But otherwise, dead people have no rights. You know why? They're dead. 2. Not everyone is kind enough to die penniless. Some people die and they still own stuff. 3. Dead people, we don't believe in having a Viking funeral anymore. When you die and you do have stuff, then we're not going to put all your stuff on a boat and send it off into the bay and light the whole thing on fire. We're not going to do that. We want your stuff. So we have to figure out a way to take dead person's stuff and give it to living people. This creates a problem because dead people have no rights. So we have to create something that has rights over that property to make sure that it gets to where we want it to be. Okay? Well, that's going to be the court that's going to do that. And if the court is going to be giving rights, well, then by golly, the court's going to make sure that those rights are not being abused. They want to make sure when they appoint somebody to manage dead person stuff, they're not just putting it all into their back pocket saying, thanks, see you later. And they're also going to make sure that, the taxes are paid, that if the dead person had creditors, that the creditors are going to get the money that they're fairly owed. They're going to make sure that the dead person's wishes are taken care of if there's some wishes. And that's going to start to create a lot of different rules because now you're going to have to go back to the court and say, well, this is what I'm doing. This is how I let the creditors know that we're going to do this. This is all of the receipts that I've kept track, some proof that I haven't given this money away, that I've done the right thing with it. And suddenly you can start to see, okay, now we're starting to get all of these rules. Oh yeah, it's also a court process, so it's completely public. At least in Wisconsin, if you want to find out what was in James Smith's will, you can pull up his probate action in the Wisconsin Circuit Court Access System, CCAP. You can find that county, get the case number, walk down into the Register of Probate and say, I'd like to see the Smith probate, that's this case, and they'll plop down the file. And there's everything you wanted. Isn't that great? May or may not be. Now, probate can cause headaches. It can also create opportunities. So you don't want to just treat it as evil straight away. You don't want to just mindlessly let it happen. You're going to need a plan to know when you're going to want probate and when you're not going to want probate. That's what we do. So come on and call. Get a free initial consultation so that we can plan and we can form the strategy that's going to best help you and your family. Because at Shanley Law LLC, we're protecting your rights, securing your future.